Hey, 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 there we are, What's up, How's everybody doing today? I hope everyone is doing well. We got a special group here with us today. We've got more guys in here with us to help us play the council. And if you're wondering what the council is basically, especially if you're just playing catch up, and I will get to some shout outs here as well in the channel just in a minute. But if you're curious about what the council is, basically it is an episodic narrative RPG. So we got lots of traits, lots of different things that we can apply to ourselves to kind of help us in the world around this council. So we're neither playing the deceptors, we're detectives, we're lots of other things. Each one of those things has traits to them that we can play, and this is our main character here that you have on the screen. So we're going to kind of like, break this down as we get into it. Yesterday, we started on the in the wharf with the Fisherman's Wharf, I guess, where the boats come into this place. We're now finally in the manor. We've met George Washington. We've met Emily Mortimer? No, that's Lord Mortimer. Emily. I don't remember her last name. Anyway, we've met the lady, the girl. Then we've seen some other interactions between the Cardinal and George Washington and ourselves. So we're kind of figuring out what some people's vulnerabilities are. So this is very much a narrative, kind of like, put your feet up on your desk, grab you snacks, chips, whatever, grab you a drink. Come join it with us. I think it's going to be good. What's up there, Retro, Alessio, Larry, Bud, Bob, J. Paul, Indy. Good to see you guys. Larry, who else we got? Joe, what's up, man? How are you? Good to see you, Joe. We got a couple other guys up there in the beginning. Dire Wolf, Lego, 3 p.m. What's going on? There's Indy and Larry. Excuse me. And we got Mrs. Zach James. What's up? I think I'm kind of getting under the weather too, so I can feel it coming on. Hopefully I can hold that off for a little bit. Hey, what's up there, Mr. Incline? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the council, dude. This is a good one. This is a really good one. I think you enjoy this. It's a nice little adventure. So let's do this. Oh, I know it's a blade over. I know. Somebody else is going to say that. So, and two, okay. So a few things here. Let me set some things up too, just channel wise. Some things almost kind of start pushing here in the very recent. I feel like my camera's a little dark there. Let me turn it up. In the near future here. So a couple things is Project Cars. So don't forget about that one. That's going to be weekends. Then Sunday nights is going to be truck nights. So whether we do ATS, ETS, one of those two is going to happen. And then the weeks we're going to break up some other games and play through some games and actually get some things going. Kind of like this. We're going to do a couple days of this. But I want to kind of get the full deal out there so we don't lose the story and so things just, kind of just, I don't know, they just kind of filter out. The second thing is I've got some new things I've never done before. As you can see, I've got a donation bar. I've never put a donation bar. I normally don't have them, but I've had here recently. I fielded quite a few Twitter direct messages as well as YouTube messages that I don't really ever check. But then I went in and I was like, oh, there's some messages here. And a few people were like, hey, what do you want? What's something I could donate to? Or calls? What's something I can buy? What yada, yada, yada. And I guess they were going back and looking at Streamlabs and stuff. And so if you want to donate to these things, I've got a wish list now that is up on Streamlabs. I just put it up there. And I was like, well, I mean, people want to donate to it. They want to find something they want to donate to. So there's some inexpensive items as well as some more expensive items. And I think you can donate to. You don't have to buy them. You can donate to them. So if you want to see, so it's more or less things to kind of go along with my racing. So as we break in Dirt Rally, I'm going to do some single player in that, maybe some time trial stuff public, and then we're going to do some other things that are multiplayer based. Dirt 4, those kind of things, then Project Cars 2. I really like the drift. I really like the rally stuff. That's my favorite. So it's kind of just some things. I've already got the wheel and pedals. I'm probably not going to break off and do anything more with those. Probably just stick with the handbrake, the shifters, the brackets, those kinds of things. But anyway, all that stuff's down there. So if you want to, go ahead and if you want to support the channel, go ahead and feel free to do that. It's fine. Otherwise, if you want to do super chats or any of that other stuff, I can still apply that to it as well. It just will not show under our graph. So if you'd like to be recognized for those items and you want to be a part of that actual donation, go make sure that you do that on Streamlabs. I'm just going to have the mods here every now and again kind of throw that up there just to remind you guys that it's down there. Streamlabs, if you want to donate to that, I would much rather you do Streamlabs or PayPal because the biggest thing about it is that the fees for Streamlabs and PayPal are way less. It's like 70-30 split on Super Chat. So I want your guys' money to go exactly where you want it to go to and not necessarily right back into YouTube. So anyway, the council. Let's do it. So I've got a special group of guys here that I want to introduce to you guys. So we've got our returning our power trio, Mr. Nick T, Mr. Mansour, and Miss 3 p.m. So welcome to you guys.
Hey.
Hey, and we're also welcoming 3 new people. So Indy, James 34, and Lego My Ego 181 is all joining us as well. So they're going to be helping to chime in. So hey guys, thanks for coming in and hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Well, we'll get y'all's volumes. We'll get into the game here. Let's see what's happened. So anyway, kind of setting up the game here where we were. I'm gonna go ahead and let's get into our previous saved game here. We'll validate that. Let's continue on. So here we go. So we got in the bed. We're waking up. He's having a bad dream. Roll video footage.
Your turn. The servants
I
are
always
not very
like
efficient.
donating to a good cause.
Richet can't be far away.
Thank you there,
They'll
Glenn.
find her soon. Their search time is
Appreciate that,
restricted,
man.
given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her.
I was looking at the TeamSpeak for
Yes.
background noise.
Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing
That
her
surprised
to the
me.
island.
From what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please, this late hour.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last
Thank you,
move?
Joe. I'll get some proper shout-outs here in just a minute.
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this.
The guy seriously
Take a seat, my friend.
needs to stay out of the sun.
I heard somebody in the comments said he looked like paper mache. I'm following you down the hallway. Do not mind me. I'm just in my knickers. Here's old George.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night.
Something funny about the
Do
servant
not
now.
hesitate to
Okay.
ask a servant to show you back.
So, Clint.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Corridors seem quite
Peppermint,
safe.
lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Uh-oh.
I'm coming.
Alright, we gotta hurry to answer the door.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
Sorry, I had to answer that
I'm
quick.
going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Yes, I do.
Elizabeth Adams.
Home introduced
That
her
was
to
the
us.
crazy girl up on the
Yes.
catwalk.
Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams.
Ah.
But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens. I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Ooh. All right, chat. You guys here in TeamSpeak, let me know what you think. Are we going to help George, or we want to investigate the vision? You'll
Wonder if
see
you
it.
can go back.
Help Georgie.
What do you mean go back? I would venture to say it's probably going to change what happens, and either George's going to get in trouble, or we're going to lose something about the vision. One of the two is going to give. It's going to affect the storyline somehow. But what do? We want to help, or we want to, say screw
I think
George?
I think George could be important later, and if you help him, he may help you.
Yeah, J. Paul called it yesterday when they said Elizabeth Adams.
Help George.
Help George? Is that a consensus? Looks like that's what we've got here in chat as well. Help, help, help. So, all right, help it is.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
It's probably going to be another confrontation in there, so we're going to have to keep her down without blundering away our deal there.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
Yeah, make sure I don't have a timer here. Okay, so basically, let me set you guys up here, especially it's in chat. Just kind of let you guys know a little bit about what's going on here. I felt like the volume got really loud. Oh my gosh, hang on just a minute. All right, so we'll turn this back up here in just a minute. So basically, here's the synopsis of this: is we picked the detective trait yesterday, so we're more of an investigative than we are, in their face, kind of doing everything, trying to get them to do what we want, or just being on the outside of being a politician and just kind of going along with everyone and saying what everybody wants to hear. So, being the detective side, the way that the council works is every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So, whatever we do, there's an adverse effect that happens somewhere else in the storyline. So, we are literally kind of in control of our own storyline, depending on how we do, just like that question there. So, the brief synopsis behind this is that, at least so far in the story here, our character here, main character, it's in screen, he has lost his mom. Now, people know that there's something wrong there. They haven't seen her. They did see her. He's trying to figure out and had a vision about her that she died. Now, there's also found some clues down on the wharf. So, we're kind of figuring out and we're kind of figuring out who has vulnerabilities in the council. We're kind of figuring out who all the council is. Right now, the people you see, the servant, the guy with the mask on, the guy with the creepy, wrinkly face, him is kind of like he's kind of like the right-hand man, what I kind of gather of the mansion. He's kind of the guy that makes the COO, so to speak. Then you've got Lord Mortimer, which is the owner of this party. He's the kind of guy that's throwing everything, but he is not, he's not really coming to the picture yet. And then Emily Adams was one of the crazy girls walking up at the top that George Washington was like, what the crap? So now we know why George Washington was so freaked out yesterday, because that was his friend John Adams, which we all know from the 1700s. A big, influential member there, right there at that time with George Washington and Thomas Jefferson, all that, John Adams. So anyway, put all that stuff together. So now we're kind of where we're at now. So now we got to, go down to the salon, and we've got to basically just hold her up. So you'll see how the interactions happen and how we have to kind of pick the right thing. So I would normally say, try to be serious about this, especially if you're just joining in, you have like no idea what the heck's going on, because every action that we do now is going to affect what our ending is and how the story and how the gameplay goes from now on. So yeah, there you go. There's your crash course in what this is. So we'll check the map here. So here's our downstairs So we'll go down the end of this hall, the right and the left. And hopefully that should get us downstairs. It's good to see everybody here in chat as well. Let me turn this volume up while I feel like it's no problem there, Zach. No problem, man. I'm glad you're in today as well. Welcoming a couple new people here in part of our live stream. So if you want to, I didn't say this before, but if you want to join in here with us, it's not guaranteed. I would take a relative small number of guys that want to kind of keep up with the storyline here and be able to offer stuff in TeamSpeak. If you want to know about any of that, if you want to jump on TeamSpeak and maybe hang out with us one night on live stream with the council or anything else, go ahead and look down in the description. Got everything down there as well, so we're all set to go on that. So download that, load up TeamSpeak 3, come on in here, someone will let you in, and you come hang out with us here in one of our next live streams. What's up there, bye-bye? How are you, man? Thank you there, Nick. Alright, so let's find out where the salon's at. So it's probably going to be off of one of these rooms. That's the forecourt, Great Hall. So we have not been outside of this here, so it's probably going to be... Alright, I'm going to guess. Let's go check and see out what the Cardinal's doing here. It looks like he's snooping. Oh boy.
Ah, my son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in this small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
We're going in, we got to go in anyway.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence. I'll take care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with a little goodwill, everything will work out fine. Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you. Who do you think you are?
Ah. Multiple paths to reach the objective. Maybe a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to. Oh boy, okay. Alright, let's keep that in check there, TeamSpeak guys, as well as you in chat. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell is going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it. What should I do?
Hey, Jared. Alright, what do we do? Oh, God. Step in and risk Adams. Oh, God, let it go.
You filthy whore!
I apologize. Have mercy. Please have mercy. No! No!
I did a bad thing. I did a bad thing.
I apologize. Nah, nah, nah. Mercy, have mercy. Nah, nah, nah. Where's that smart mouth now? I'll teach you a little respect.
Oh, God. What do I do? Insult him. Don't make it worse.
My mother told me often
Okay.
enough. Sometimes the end does justify the means. I'd hoped I wouldn't have to apply that rule, but at least Washington will have enough time.
I can't do anything.
Given the mess, talking doesn't help anything.
I don't know why we couldn't do anything on that one. It sucks. Jean Peru.
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Yes, I found out
Alright,
many
good.
things.
Alright, so objective complete.
Did
Objective
Elizabeth
complete.
give you any trouble?
Elizabeth? No. Well, you could have mentioned she was with a raving maniac, huh?
What do you mean?
She was with a Frenchman. He was about to beat her when I arrived.
What the devil are you talking about?
I thought he was gonna kill the poor girl.
Did you intervene?
I did what was necessary to give you enough time to search your room.
Good work, my friend. I knew that I could count on you.
So tell me, did you find any information?
Oh, yes. What I found is likely to upset you.
What do you mean by that?
Elizabeth is indeed the daughter of John Adams.
Why pass her off as dead?
I found her medical file. It appears that for many years, your mother was her personal doctor. From what I read, she behaved more like a butcher than a doctor.
What are you talking about?
Alright, so do we let Washington explain? Or do we defend the mother's honor?
I want to hear what Washington has to say.
I kind of do too.
Yep. 2.
Yeah.
2. Alright, I'm seeing 2s flying up in chat. 2 it is.
I'm not a child. What's going on here?
John believed that his daughter was possessed. He appealed to your mother to save her, but the treatment she inflicted on the poor child... My God.
Look, stop beating around the bush. What exactly did she do to her?
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
Ooh. 1 or 2, chat. Yes or name, and duty or no. And I'll explain what's going on here at our next break there, guys. I'm seeing a lot of 1s coming up in chat. What y'all think, TeamSpeak?
I'd rather not say on this one.
1. Yes.
Don't know enough.
Yeah, what so 1 or 2?
Yes. 1. 1.
Okay. Yes in the name of duty. I've got a lot of 1-1-1s. Okay. Alright.
My mother got her hands dirty for the common good, so don't be too quick to judge her.
For the common good? We're talking about the vivisection of a child. Of tattooing her from head to foot with a red-hot iron.
Stop this.
For her 5th birthday, she inflicted the stigmata of Christ on her. And for her 10th birthday, a hysterectomy. What kind of gift is that for a child?
My mother's not a monster.
I do not doubt that your mother meant well. But the techniques described in the file, it is pure torture.
Oh. Alright. That was weird. Alright, we want to refuse his account, or are we going to accept his account? 1 or 2. 1's the left, 2's the right.
Refuse.
I would accept Washington's version.
I'd accept it.
Accept.
This is absolutely split. Washington always told the truth.
That's right, he did. Alright, I'm seeing a couple of 1s, but mostly 2s. Alright, accept Washington. That's what we're going with.
Please. I need some time alone.
I have seen some horrors in my time. But if what is written in these damned documents is true, be brave, my boy.
Washington's voice actor is actually, he's really good. I like him. Alright, so now we're going back to bed. Okay, alright, so let me take this moment right quick to tell some guys here just what this is all about. So basically, really quickly, I'm gonna kind of walk you through how this works. So we have talents, as you can see here on screen. Talents are something that we acquire in the game for things like collecting things, investigating different documents, different papers, doing certain things, entering confrontations with people that we ask the right questions, get the right answers, kind of, you know, trade A for B and get to where we want to get. Now, traits are something that we can use to do things. Right now, we are detective. So there's a couple of, let me see if I can actually, there we go. So our character right now is, we are detective. So we have a couple of different traits like questioning, vigilance, psychology, logic, and agility. So this is kind of where the roleplay game, the RPG comes into effect. And then down we've also got the occultist, and we've also this conviction level. This is on the politics side, the politicians. So you can always acquire points from the other side. You just have to spend more for them. So right now on our detective side, everything costs 1 credit, but maybe on the occultist side, it might cost 2. So these are things, certain acts of manipulation, occultism, erudition, science, and subterfuges. So these are things, you know, that's kind of like the more, I don't know, the more, you know, okay, we didn't get the answer we wanted, so we're just gonna go do it ourselves. And then obviously politics is, you know, just really just diversions, getting what's done without anybody really knowing. It's probably the most secretive, but also the most two-faced. So we've picked detective because that's more of interactions with all the characters. So that's kind of the basis of this story. He's trying to figure out what's wrong with his mother. He's trying to figure out what has happened to her. And this party of all these are the highest of society in the late 1700s. Obviously, the Frenchman will have Napoleon. You'll meet George Washington. You've got the Emily lady. You've got the Cardinal from Rome, from the Vatican. So you're literally meeting the crust, the upper crust of the society of late 18th century. So anyway, there you go. So that's basically it. That's kind of how all this stuff works up. So at least that's how it all kind of shakes down. So it does give us things that we have to do and different things that we got. And right now, just bought me a fan. Oh, what?
You couldn't see the entire message.
I know. Well, I'm waiting on my live. Where did? Oh, it didn't come up. Okay, I don't know what happened. You might have to tell me. You can tell me now, or you can tell me later. It didn't pump up what happened there. I'm kind of ticked about that because I thought I had all that set up.
What was it?
Hang on, let's see. See if it says it down here. None of them say what happened. All I saw was bought me a fan. Sorry, Lego. Hang on.
I wish I knew what it was called.
No, it's fine. Just hang on. Cause Ow!
It was the handbrake.
Yeah, well, nice, man. All right, well, special shout out there to Mr. Lego here in TeamSpeak. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. He bought us the Fanatec Club Sport handbrake bracket, which I was talking about earlier in stream as well. So if you wanna donate to what's going to be our racing career with the FTG, I'm kind of looking forward to this. But anyway, I've got some things there on the wish list through Steam Labs, which you can only get to. And you can see we already had Incline. A special shout out to him and to Joe as well, put into the pot today. And I believe Travis did. I went ahead and put his $11 in there from the last live stream and added that to it. So thanks, guys, man. That's super nice of y'all. I appreciate that a lot. So, all right, now we're going back to bed. It's been a good day. You guys are awesome. Oh, so now we're just gonna sit here and admire this golden statue. y'all see it in a minute. So we're just looking at the statue. Well, thank you there, Sean, man. Appreciate that, man. Well, it helps when you got really good guys around you, man. It does take a village to do the streaming stuff and do it right, and do it with, have everybody here. It does. Can't do it by yourself. You'll fail miserably.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch. A
biography
like of the great men.
All right. Yeah, sure. We'll take it. Why not? So, okay. So let me set something else up. So these books right here are things that we also can take that's going to better give a skill point. So each book can give you a skill point towards something else. You can see like here, so here we go. This one right here, the Mysterium Cosmographicum, whatever the heck this is. Johannes Kepler, 1596. It's probably real, but it gives me a skill point in science that I would not have to buy. Same thing with this one here, skill point psychology. So you can take these once you come, out of a room or come out of your inventory. You can actually equip these like a tool in a bag, and do this kind of thing. So yeah, so it's cool. It's cool. All right, so now we got to go back to bed. But I'm gonna just glance around because I have not entered this area and had a chance to kind of look around. So I'm gonna make sure that that I'm not missing something. So and there's some more of this stuff. Exalted state. Ooh, temporarily see the immunities and vulnerabilities. Oh, okay. So we have basically a small inventory list. 1, 2, 3. If we do wrong things in the game, we can use the key level or keystroke 1, and it will basically take those away. But kind of like giving you a mulligan. I can't remember what 2 is, and obviously 3 here, reading the Devil's Thorn, Exalted State. So now we can see the immunities and vulnerabilities affecting. So just like we, the game character, have a certain uncanny ability to equip ourselves with certain abilities, we are also vulnerable to things, as well as everybody else that we meet and encounter in this game, in this sense, also has immunities that you basically can't penetrate through, but they also have vulnerabilities that you can expose throughout, whatever it is, your traits that you have. You can figure out what those are and then exploit those opportunities to get the information that you need here in the game. So so that's what that's all about. All right, so all these are locked. So let's go back upstairs. Let's go ahead and go back to bed. Let's set the next bit of the story here. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's got all those scars down her head too. It's kind of like, wow, I guess that makes sense now, because that's wait a minute. Kills for okay. I guess his mom has given her all those scars, which is kind of freaky in its own. So, all right, let's see. That's not
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Godoy. We gotta find our room. Can't remember. Whoop.
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son.
Uh-oh.
How did it go with Miss Adams?
I can't do any of the other ones, so this is going to be a relative. So I'll just have to pick what I can.
It could have been worse. Let's say that Miss Adams will remember it for a couple of days.
What? Did you not intervene?
Of course not. What did you want me to do? That thug could have snapped me in half in 2 seconds.
So, you prefer to let that fragile young lady take a beating rather than risk getting slapped around a bit yourself? Mr. Richet, your mother would not have been proud of you.
Listen, next time it happens, join me instead of hiding behind the door. If you're gonna talk big, back it up.
You should be ashamed. I will pray for your soul, my son. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
What's that, John?
I have a name to add to it.
Oh boy. See, I don't have diversion locks, so we'll have to give him back the letter. Yeah. Dang it.
Here it is.
Thank you, my son. Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you.
All right. We
Give me
didn't open
1
it.
second, please.
That was good.
I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
Found that whole interaction a little weird. Yeah, that's right, Bob, man. If we'd have listened to Def, man, we'd have opened that letter up last night. Oh, wait a minute, that was our room. That's right, yeah, leveled up a couple things.
I'm exhausted. I better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
Love this playful music, man. All right, so we let Lady Adams take a beating. And talisman up. Yeah, so I'm not sure. Yeah, that was a weird one. I didn't really know what to do on that. I didn't want to let things. Bomb out. So, but we did have 4 successes. So we found Lady Adams in the small salon, prevented her from returning to her room, Mr. Washington talking about the mom, and then showed Piaggi his letter unsealed, which was awesome. I'm glad we didn't do that yesterday. Alternate paths, we could have found out more about the men in the vision, which happened in the very beginning. So if you missed that part, yeah, you'll have to go back and watch that. Could have had a remarkable encounter. I'm not sure what the remarkable encounter was, but I kind of hate that I missed all that. But, you know, that's the thing. You're not understanding this game all that well. Just keep watching. Keep watching. I think you'll understand it. I think, too, you didn't catch the beginning of it yesterday. That might be something else as well. And here's, we got our levels up here. And by the way, let me just go ahead and throw this in there while I'm thinking about it. If you did miss it, I am putting this all in a playlist right in the very top. So if you guys want to go back and catch anything that you don't miss, there is the link there to our very first one. So that'll kind of get us. That'll get you caught up if you still don't understand after this one. All right, so we got 4 available points to apply to our characters. So chat, or even you guys here in a live stream room here on TeamSpeak. I guess I was looking at a couple. We're pretty good on the detective side. I'm kind of thinking maybe towards I'm kind of thinking diversion, maybe politics, maybe, you know, I don't know. I'm kind of, what are you guys thinking as I roll over some of these? I've got things like conviction, diversion, diverting their attention, subject, avoiding questions. I also have things like cultism, myths, and religious symbols, and which kind of gives us in that order that they've been talking about. Just kind of curious if you guys have any thoughts about what you think we might be able to roll to next. I've already got manipulation up 2, but I don't have this skill acquired, so I don't know why I can't equip something into that one. I'm not exactly sure. You guys have any thoughts? Do you think I ought to continue on my detective side? Lego says diversion. That might be a good one. Changing subject, avoiding questions. I guess, I don't know. Let's see. So level 0, skill not acquired, 3 points left before level 1. Unlocks dialogue options. Yeah. Or I've got this one, is questioning any strange on behavior or appearance. I could have, I tell you what, let's go ahead and get 1 on everything. Let's at least put 1 here and 1 here. Now that way we've got at least our detective side. Polish manipulation off. Okay, there's 1 we can do there. Alright, so that one is acquired. So now you see how it works. Now you got 3 that we can apply towards, you know, something else. Actually, let's do this. Let's acquire that one. Now we've got 3 points. Alright, so Bob says maybe max out the detective side. J-Ball says diversion as well. Politics relate to George better, maybe. Possibly. Very possible. So I've got 3, so we could unlock a new trait. Now, conviction is one that I've almost unlocked, so I could go with that. That would be on the politics side, so we can maybe do conviction, because everything on the left triangle right here on your screen, everything in this right here is the political side, and there's just different traits inside of that political side. Detective side, and then we've got, I can't remember what they call this, center one, occultism or something like that, which deals with lots of stuff. Science, theaters, myths, legends, all that kind of good stuff. Probably, Joe. Probably. You guys in TeamSpeak got anything to add? Anything you've been looking at here?
I like detective.
So do I.
Okay. I won't polish off conviction just because I only got 1 left for it. So now we've acquired 2. So we do have etiquette, and that's a lot of the social situations. That's what we're doing is interacting, and then conviction. So I've got 2 available. So I can, let's see. So I can do psychology, read people's behavior like an open book. I can do that one and go ahead and polish that off, or we can add 1 to vigilance. And then add 1 to one of these others, but we don't, you know, necessarily have. I'm kind of thinking go ahead and just max out psychology. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
All right, there we go. So we've got psychology maxed out. We've got conviction maxed out, or it's at least unlocked now. So now we've got to, I think now we've got to start adding to it. So, all right, cool. I'm good with that. Continuing on, we are. That's what we're doing, aren't we? Well, Dev's gonna be proud that I said that in live stream.
All right. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I better search the room.
It's totally different at night,
Maybe she
daytime.
left me something behind.
All right, so my next reading, I guess this is when we can equip certain things. So right now I've got a skill point in etiquette. Then I've also got one in this conviction, so one skill point there. Now these two are things that I do not have skill points Act 2. So we've got one in psychology, science, conviction, and etiquette. I'm kind of thinking go ahead and add that other one to conviction. I'm gonna go ahead and equip that one. Let's get one more in conviction. Okay. All right, look for clues. So this is kind of more that detective style. And if we didn't pick detective and pick something else, we would be looking somewhere totally different. So, now I will have to say this: there are some freaky pictures up on the wall. So if you're younger, maybe look away. If you're not, Mom, Dad, don't get mad at me. It's in the game.
Writing material.
But there's some freaky stuff up on the wall. I'm just letting you know. Sure, we have to inspect it.
From what I see, no ink's ever been used on this quill. The smell reminds me of something. It smells like lemon. That's odd.
Lemon, you say?
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio representing St. Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on, but doesn't touch.
Yeah, it's weird. Maybe in the other room, J. Paul.
Nothing. Nothing.
Alright, so we're full in that.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way,
so this is from the big guy that's...
You will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
Okay, so that's our party, not our guest, but our the guy that's throwing this. So a circle-shaped key. All right, and I checked the pillar there, Indy, and I didn't see. It just said nothing.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
And that's the jelly. We're full on that. So I was check all the room here, make sure, because last time we actually missed quite a few things in there.
This room looks unoccupied.
Alright, so that's alright, collector's coins. Okay, those are good to have. Nice and pretty. You'll see it in a minute. Actually, it's kind of pretty. It's the Illuminati. Alright, so all our jelly's full. Alright, so there, what is this? Carmelite water gives you the focus states. Your next skill will cost no effort. You cannot carry no more than 5. Alright. Ah, lemons.
Here's something will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate.
Of course we gotta examine it.
Someone's picked some lemons. I'd be surprised if my mother didn't help herself to a few. She was always going on about the surprising properties of lemons.
As for their mom's been in the lemons.
A priest's robe, crosses. Must be Piaggi's room.
Alright, so this walks us back into, I guess this will be the other side of our rooms. This is where all the crazy pictures are. Paintings. I guess these are probably real paintings too. Subterfuges are locked. Ah, dang it. Alright, so that's the pickpockets, all that kind of stuff. That's where all that is. So we have to unlock that, then I guess we can unlock all these little safes and little treasures and stuff in the rooms. It's all paintings.
There's a circle around the lock here.
Circle key?
Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Of course it will. Aha.
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richet to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
Yeah, probably should. It's addressed to you. Oh, you have no. What? Oh. All right, so let's see what that picked up. All right. Alright, let's look for clues. Alright. Here we go.
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
I was about to say, yeah.
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round. A Voyage Around the World, the travel log of the explorer Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother? Found it. A faint sign of the order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room. Come on, Louis, think. Think.
That's kind of what we're trying to figure out there, Bye-Bye.
Let's recap. My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She must have used the writing materials. The quill has been used, but not with regular ink.
With acidic.
What if she used lemon juice instead? An old trick used to hide messages.
Yeah, good job, chat. Good job. Y'all caught that one as soon as we started looking in the room.
Ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
All right. So we look for the clues, find something to reveal the hidden image. So, was it heat? Heat'll is what you guys were saying. So here we go. Take the ash. Alright, let's see if we can apply the ash to the book. Give it the old rub-a-dub-dub. Spread ashes on the book. Alright, here we go. Let's see what she wrote down.
I'm making a serious mess here.
Come on, Louie, get with the program,
Might
bro.
have worked if the writing had left marks on the paper, but no. There's only traces of lemon. Luckily, I've only put ash on part of the message.
You guys got any ideas when you see that part?
No.
So ash doesn't work.
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice strong coffee though.
Going to fix Pacific coffee?
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Alright.
Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his
Baba.
guests.
Come on, man.
Very jolly. Ah, secret writing. Many people use this method for their secret correspondences. Light the flame and the ink appears.
Yes, take it.
Okay. Now we got the candlestick. Yeah. So now let's go over here and check this out. Let's see if it works now. Alright, here we go. Alright, burns the page with the candlestick.
It's working.
Of course it is.
It reveals the message.
Of course it does.
Let's see what my mother wrote.
It's that fish and chips.
All eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. Damn! The message continues, but thanks to me, the rest of the text is unreadable. Great.
Oh.
I hope it wasn't a unique edition or Mother's gonna kill me. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical.
Salon.
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Medusa. Alright. Well. What's up there, Chase Racing Vlogs? How are you, man? Yeah, he put a candlestick in his pocket. Just go tuck this away for a later date. Alright. Going to the red salon. I know I can't stop playing it, Bob. It's actually interesting. It's more fun playing it with you guys. I'll say that.
I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
Oh. Well. Just going to take a stab here. Okay. They're probably all going to be locked. How are you, Clint? Oh, absolutely, they're inclined. Well, especially with guys like you guys donate, man. Much appreciation, man. As always. Grab those coins. I'm not exactly sure, but they've got them scattered out throughout
It might be better to take a different stairway.
Of course. Like just sweeping. I can't walk around him. All right, let's see. It looks like we got one up here.
Might be better to take a different stairway.
Well, Fish and Chips, I've got a video.
Be the door to the room of the soldier I saw in my vision.
Hang on a minute. See, I don't have the. Maybe subterfuges is the next one I need to look at. But I can't go into any of this because I don't have pickpocket skills. And if you want to look at any of my PC specs, bud, All that stuff is down at the very bottom of the description. I've got a video there where I went through everything I've got in great detail and my entire experience there with Digital Storm as well. And I think, Clint, I don't know if you've watched that one or not, but that might be one you might be interested in. I know you were talking about you know, looking at some of those as well. So, half circle shaped key. All right. I can't believe I missed that before. All right. Let's go down to the red salon. Oh.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Home.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not worried about Jacques Peru.
Apologize for not doing anything.
How's your eye?
I've had worse.
Please accept my apologies. If I'd stepped in sooner, you wouldn't have gotten that.
Maybe.
My eye's nothing. Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island.
Ooh.
What are you doing here?
Alright, what we do? Ask who's interested. Mother's gone missing. Change the subject.
My mother came here to do business with
These
Lord
are all
Norton,
timed. Sorry, guys.
but she
They're all
seems to have
timed.
gone missing. So I'm here to find her.
I know your mother very well.
If I understand rightly, you share a common past.
Are you saying I've made it all up?
Oh,
you
dang
can
it!
ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more
Shoot!
and more agitated.
I thought I was picking number 2. That's part of my skill and my
next
trait.
you're going to tell me my mother's also responsible for that scar on your head?
My heart stopped twice during the operation. I lost my memory for 6 months. You obviously have no idea of the abuse your mother inflicted on me.
Wait, there must be some kind of mistake.
My only mistake was ever meeting your mother.
She's able to describe every detail without hesitation or getting flustered. It's becoming difficult not to believe the poor girl.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait, I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that?
All right, here we go.
There must be some reason for what she did.
Confrontation starts.
Point of rubbing
It's
salt
kind of like
in
a
the
boss
wounds?
battle. Oh God, they're timed. What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds? To understand my mother, to find out the truth, or to allow her to confide? Snakes.
Allow her to confide.
To find
Elizabeth. Confide.
Understand.
Oh shoot, what'd I do? You just encountered an immunity. Ah, she's immune to whatever that one was. 1 effort point is locked. Alright. Dang it, use the golden elixir to cure yourself.
Hiding in me might ease your burden. Let me relieve you of some of your suffering.
Relieve me? Do you even hear yourself? Do you really think that by confiding in my torturer's son, I will be healed as if by magic? That it...
Alright, let me, I need to look. Alright, so what's this, wait a minute. I need to figure out, too, where my list of things are. It's the only thing I don't really like.
Bring my smile back? Or let me sleep at night? Look, you don't seem like a bad person. And I'm sorry you have to find out your mother's true colors like this. But I'm not going to pity you. Everybody has their cross to bear.
Alright, we missed that one.
I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you.
Alright, last chance.
Some people care
Hopefully
about
it's
you,
not timed.
don't they?
Oh, it is. Some people care about you, don't they? Mention her father, mention her mother, mention her sister, mention her brother. Oh, God. Father?
Mention her father.
Take your father. I'm sure he tried everything to save you.
Sure, he tried everything to keep me from upsetting his political affairs.
Oh, boy.
Once I was declared insane, I was nothing but a burden that got in the way of his career. By leaving me with your mother, he made all the horrors possible.
Oh, boy.
I've got nothing more to say to you. Figure it out yourself.
Well, we screwed that one up. I screwed that one up. I got it all started off bad. All right. Yeah, that went well. That went terrible. Oh my God, that was terrible. Even the servants down here. Oh, look at these. Wow, such graphic pictures. All right. All right, go to the salon on the red. All right, so I guess let's go back the other way. Ah, man, I hate we screwed that one up. I did. Every single one of those were like timed, and they were ticking fast. I didn't have the 7 seconds of delay waiting on y'all to read the question.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently, and he sends no one to meet me?
Yes. And right he was too.
I'm not sure if I understand.
Exactly.
Thank you again for the
What the heck? I was clicking it. Oh my gosh.
It is served every day at the
What's going on? Ah, dang it.
I am delighted to hear it.
Vona and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
It's like it didn't register my mouse
Johann,
clicks.
how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I should feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir Gregory. Such complexity. Typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mention that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Alright, so there's her vulnerability.
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Alright, so what do you think? So Volner, ask Emily what she thinks. We're getting to know Volner.
My lord, I only know the prestige of your name.
Good to know.
Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur...
Louis Moras de Richet.
De Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
Oh, boy.
I am just a simple French citizen.
Really? Oh, you seem nothing like a commoner. Especially compared to that wretch over there sharing our meal.
And right he was too.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
Do we have any information on Napoleon? So let Emily reply, say that it doesn't matter, make an assumption.
And you, sir?
Let Emily apply.
Emily.
Reply.
What do you think, madam? What is this Bonaparte doing here?
The presence of a soldier is never a good sign. It can only mean there's going to be further war. To answer your question, I only know that his family were in favor of the revolution.
Look at me leaning in like I'm asking a question.
Thank you, that's helpful.
Okay, alright.
Monsieur de
Wasn't a
Richet,
complete meme.
it would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please? Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis. I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet.
Sounds like the guy
I'm
from
afraid I'll be
Talladega
unable
Nights.
to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Alright, another confrontation.
Well, of course. And for that,
Oh, boy.
I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
Alright.
It is remarkable.
I cannot agree to such a deal.
I'd say no.
More money.
Surely such an amount will buy twice as many cannons. Don't try to pull a fast one on me. We're both young, but we are not naive.
Please don't be offended. I just wanted to
All
make
right,
sure you
succeeded
knew what you
step.
were
Good
talking
job.
about.
Good job,
And
TeamSpeak.
I am reassured. I have one last question I would like to pose.
One
to you.
last question.
We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
Alright. You need a counter-revolution, let the people be free to choose, we should reinstate the monarchy. France needs a leader. It's manipulation level.
Number 3.
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader,
Need
ready
a
to
leader.
govern. Someone who will restore her luster, who will propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside and, at the same time, developing exterior
Maybe?
relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I hear
Yes!
your words, and I agree. Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you.
Alright.
Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Reflections on the Revolution in France.
Mr. Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
Alright, success with the confrontation. Woo! Go
My
chat, go
friends,
TeamSpeak.
I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington.
Washington is a very gifted speaker. Leave him for 5 minutes with sworn enemies and he'll convince them to be friends for life.
Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
All right. Well, thank you there, Mr. Graybook. I was waiting on the big old, my big old new alerts to kind of come through there. So, thank you there, Graybook. Appreciate it, man. Absolutely. Awesome. I'll add, I'll have to add that 25 to, I'll have to add that to it. Cool, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for your $25 super chat. All right, so wins, wines and cannons. So we did pretty good on that one. Successes, we did good with the searching through the mom's guest place her room, and then we actually did pretty good meeting everybody. The one thing was Emily Adams. We screwed that one up, something royal. I screwed that up. We didn't do anything. I screwed that one up royally. And we could have searched Elizabeth Adams' rooms. I didn't know that we could search their rooms. Those were alternates. Maybe if we'd have gone through and searched each one, I don't know. But what do you guys in TeamSpeak? You guys want to do one more little chapter here in the book, or what about you in chat as well up there on that's watching in, tuning in live? What you guys want to do? Go one more?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go for one more.
All right. Well, if you need to go, you guys feel free to just leave out if you have to do anything.
Sounds
I know
good.
I'm going a little later, but if y'all have to roll. All right. So they say go for it. All right. All right. Here we go. I'm actually very much enjoying this. So big shout out there to Mr. Nick T, because he pushed me to do this because I wasn't going to do it, and he said no, you need to do it with chat. And I was like, nah. He said, no, you need to do it with chat. So I'm glad I did. So thank you there, Nick.
You're welcome.
Oh, I see. Okay, so now I'm looking at this now. So with each one, level up grants 3 extra. So okay. So basically the way it is, so each one gets a level. So now I'm looking at like my vigilance and my psychology ones now have like 9 steps to go up to the next level. So like, wow. So you got to also understand that we're just as episode 1. So there's 5 of these that are planned throughout DLC, $6.99 per each. This game did come out yesterday, so it's all consoles and PC as well. But you can get to play it. I won't say play it for free, but get to hang out while we play it. So, all right. We got 4 points. So we can start maybe varying these out, get some of these other ones unlocked to get them leveled up. I'm kind of thinking I may want to go maybe one manipulation, maybe one. Oh, I know what it was I wanted to do. I want to get subterfuges, picking, locks, those kind of things. I want to do that one. That's by far. I won't take no for an answer on that one. I definitely want to get that one going because that's one that I feel like we missed a lot of stuff because we couldn't pick locks, couldn't do any of that stuff. So yeah, lock pick, absolutely. Look at there, Bob. We were on the same one there. Well, we got one more point. Where could we do it? It don't really matter because we're kind of like all short on everything. We'll add one more there in vigilance, but we'll know. Shoot, you know what? Yeah, no, it's fine. We're so early in the game right now. We'll be good.
Alright, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's
Chapter 4.
I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
Alright, so now we got manuscripts to take with us. So we got politics. So we also found out immunity. Obviously, we figured out as well that George Washington's immunity is politics. So he can see straight through that. So he's not going to be swayed by a political answer. So we've got science, psychology. I'm really stacked in psychology. We've got. I'm just going to leave conviction up as well. I got one more to do, so let's go ahead and add science in there. So we can. We need to look and find more of these. All right, here we go. Starting quest right now. I'm not sure how many chapters are in Slayer, but we do have. There'll be 5 episodes. As far as I know, what I've heard. It's a really good start in this. Like there's still a good bit of game left. All right, find the place mentioned by. Shoot. Find the place mentioned by your mother. Do you guys remember?
Medusa.
No.
Medusa.
Yeah.
Where the heck would I find that? Maybe just start walking back through. Hey, what's up, Jerry's Project? Okay, all right. So. Right quick in chat and whatnot, Jerry, I am going to link your channel, Jerry. I'm gonna find you here on YouTube, and I don't normally do this, but I've been following this guy on oh my God, I just typed in Jerry Springer. Oh my God! All right, so this guy does some freaking awesome 3D printing stuff, man. I've been following you on Twitter, and I've just been enamored with the stuff that you've been doing on the 3D printer. Nick, you would like this guy, dude. He's doing a ton of Star Wars stuff.
Yeah,
I think. Seen it. Yeah, so there you go. Jerry's Project's there. So if you like, go that, and then follow him on Twitter as well. I don't know, maybe if one of you mods, Nick or Monster, maybe if y'all can grab him off my thing right quick while we start. Well, never mind. There's his Twitter. Hang on. This may be even better. He may do more on this as well. So there you go. So there's Mr. Jerry's Projects on there. So awesome stuff, man. Awesome work. I like that, man. I'm keeping up with that stuff. It's been good. Okay. No, it's all right, man. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Well, it's good stuff, man. I've enjoyed following through Twitter, the Twitterverse. It's been nice, man. It's good stuff. Pretty good on the airbrush as well, man. Absolutely, absolutely. Like, yeah, that's that guy. I know that guy. Unlock. Subterfuges. So thanks to Bob there, we've got our lock pick.
Amber crystals.
Fragments of amber. Okay. Sounded like it. Never mind. Key with an occult earth symbol. Okay. Oh wow. Big old book of rooms. Wait a minute, a big room of books. Oh shoot, I don't even know what the heck. Alright, golden elixir. Good gracious. Are you kidding me? How many books are in this place? Good gosh. A book of rooms, I know, man. I thought about that. I was like, maybe nobody will catch that. Alright, some more jelly. It's kind of like when we screw up, those are kind of our mulligans. I need to do a little more research into those, though. To be quite honest with you.
A few pages out of an old encyclopedia.
Oh, I'm sure y'all got it. Name for a book of rooms. I know, man. I need to add that to the quote list. I need to. Book of Rooms. Okay. All right, so here's a lot of paintings, art gallery. So I'm kind of thinking maybe the Medusa might be in here. That's what we're looking for is Medusa, which I'm not sure if we're talking about the would that have been the? It's not a goddess.
Where all eyes size you up.
There you go. All these paintings' eyes were looking
Chances
at
are,
you.
that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should we go and try to find the creature now?
So the Medusa, at least the one I'm thinking of, is the one that has all the snakes out, snakes coming out of her head, right?
Yeah.
These paintings actually look real, man. Whoever did the texturing on this stuff, wow. It's the, you know, it's the little details. It's a big one there. Lord, this stuff looks good. All right, so sure.
Celia. That name means nothing to me.
Yeah. You're not smart in the art of science and arts, are you? It's the Last Supper. Somebody hung over the tub dying. Marat. It's a room of knowledge. Alright, so we're looking for the Medusa. Which, if I'm not mistaken, I think we were saying earlier, I think is the one. Let's see, it looks like we got one more room here to the right. Let me pick up this stuff over here while I'm at it. Okay.
Amber. The Song of Roland. Roland feeleth. Ah, François Premier. Receiving the Holy Family. A painting by Raphael.
Alright, so I don't think Medusa's in this room. I'm thinking of a statue. No, I was thinking, what was the movie? Man, these are all locked. What we got over here? Okay, now we can sit down. Sit down and admire this beautiful statue. There that is. Okay. All right, now let's go in that other room. I got a feeling. Yeah. Was that Poseidon? Poseidon? All right, so we got one more room here. I bet it's probably in. And it's locked. All right. Alright, let's give it one more look here, because obviously it must be in this room, because that door is locked. Unless somebody's seeing something and then I'm not. Go ahead and shout it out. Just one time, I'll let you guys shout out. Did it go in this room? I don't know if I did. Oh, I don't think I did.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
Yeah. Honey. Alright, nothing there. Nothing there. Check gum. Ah, there it is. Statue! Ah, there it is. The lady with the snakes on her head. Honey fetish, I don't know.
I've got
good
to
call,
find
Joe.
out what Mother was trying to do with her.
You know what, Joe? That's really good, man.
A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern? And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single
Nick's
scene.
blushing in the other room.
The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
Wait a minute. Snikes. Found the solution to the Medusa enigma.
Rotate.
Okay. Oh, so we've got to make her look a certain way. Okay, I don't really remember anything. I wish this kind of lets you go back and see what the dialogue was, but it doesn't.
The shield.
Okay. Alright, so she's looking towards the shield. Alright, so let's just go. Actually, let me open up the rest of these things here.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Alright, yeah, keep that Devil's Thorn.
The Origin of Myths. A reinterpretation
Okay,
of
so
legendary
Greybug
creatures.
says, look at this. So if you
Just
go
what
with
I need.
ancient lore, point at the shield, the mirrored shield turns
The
her
text is
into
in
stone.
French on the left-hand
Wow.
page and
Man, you
in
guys
Latin on the right hand.
Y'all are
Let's
awesome,
find
man.
the chapter on the Medusa.
Oh, well, here's the book that basically tells us what it is.
Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one. It recounts how men have always belittled women in society. Harpies, mermaids, the chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa. Hang on. This version is significantly different from the regular one.
Okay, I
It
thought.
recounts
Okay.
how men have always
Sorry.
belittled women in
Do that one more
society.
time.
Harpies, mermaids,
do
the
it one more time.
chimera, the hydra, the gorgons. Ah, the section on the Medusa. While some of the heroes divert attention from the gorgon, the hero with the sword brandishes his weapon at the Medusa.
Yada, 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 yada. Okay. Alright. Alright, so she's looking at the shield, correct? How would this work? Even if we're following the logic of the old one there, the mirrored shield turned her into stone. So Slayer says the sword statue faces the Medusa and the rest face away, maybe. Potential. Let's go look at the other ones while we're at it. Alright, so here's the guy with the lantern. So we can rotate the statue toward the hero holding the sword or the shield. What do y'all think?
Sword?
Try it. Alright, y'all said sword. Now sword, where's he gonna go? Oh, so we can access the statuette.
The statue is darker on the right-hand side. It must be often placed towards the fire, which would explain the difference in color. In that case, it would be facing the Medusa. Perfect for the coup de grace.
Okay. Okay, so one of our okay, so we know that one's right. So now we've got the sword going to the Medusa. Now I don't know, the Medusa may not be.
The lantern may also be wrong.
The what now?
The lantern may also be wrong.
A good point. So the shield's obviously at her, the mirrored shield. Let's rotate him back towards. Oh. No.
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa.
Okay.
Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
Alright, so with the hero, it would have to be what? Alright, so J-Ball says lantern at the shield. Shield at lantern. Sword at Medusa. Medusa at shield. Hey, what's up, Joe? Yeah, man, this is the big twist. This is just something totally off the wall different. Alright, I'm up for ideas. TeamSpeak. Y'all guys got anything? So we know the guy with the sword is right. It's dependent on where the Medusa is. So I thought she's got to see her reflection.
What about the light towards the shield?
Yeah, that's possible. See, let's just try that. Let's see what happens. Light towards the... Oh, we can't. So we go towards the lantern or towards the sword. We don't have an option for that.
Turn it towards the lantern.
Oh! I kind of guessed, but it worked. Still didn't make sense, though. Sword to the shield and lantern to the Medusa, so we basically just made an X. Alright. Here we go. The new chapter has
Rah!
Oh.
For Pete's sake, Emily! You scared the pants off me. Don't ever do that again.
Well, keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
Okay, so stop fooling around and ask her what we're doing now. So there's no time. So ask her frankly, dodge the question with humor, or answer a question. Answer with a question. So Bob says 1. Cal says 1. Bob says 1. Joe says 3. What y'all think, TeamSpeak?
I'd say answer frankly. Frankly.
Yeah.
So 1?
Yeah.
1's instinct. Okay. Alright, here we go.
I've discovered a hidden message from my mother. She explains how to find the secret room. Something must have attracted her here, so I've come to check it out. And you? What brings you here?
My, you're curious.
Let me guess.
Go on then, impress me.
Oh. Okay, psychology, I think. Wait a minute, wait. So let's go ahead and look at this real quick. Alright, character lists. So Emily Hillsborough, our vulnerability is psychology, so logic is her immunity, so she's completely immune to that. I don't know what the yellow one is, but her vulnerability is psychology, so yeah, keep that in mind with our answers. Hopefully these aren't like ridiculously quickly timed. They're not. So go on and impress me. Imagine she is looking for someone too. So she's looking for somebody, whatever, make me a joke. She has to investigate Mortimer. Bob's got 3. Michael says 1. Joe says 1.
1.
Imagine she's looking for somebody too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I see some 1s, couple of 1s, 3 1s. Let's go with it.
You're looking for somebody.
Oh, there's that face.
Your silence speaks volumes. I must have got it right. And you will go to great lengths to find them. So, this person means a lot to you.
Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine. And if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh yeah, in your dreams. At your service, madam. I found an amazing ring. There's an inscription engraved on it.
An inscription engraved on it asking Emily about her marriage, pretending to pose with the ring setting. I gotta do it.
Emily, when I see that ring, I can no longer hold back my feelings for you.
Oh, stop it, you're being ridiculous.
What do you mean? I was just about to get down on one knee.
I had to do it. Okay, can't do anything on that one. Don't have stuff unlocked.
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Advise her to use the hide. Do you think it's the golden fleece? Say nothing. It's freezing. We can ask her to advise her to use the hide.
Cold? You want a rug? It'll warm you up.
I wouldn't be caught dead in that horrible thing.
That's a pity. The gold color brings out your eyes.
And your flattery brings out your boorishness.
It's one of those English words, boorishness.
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
Has she read them? What a bragger. How did Buckingham get hold of them?
Gee,
What a bragger.
is there anything
What a bragger.
England doesn't have yet? Wait, yes, there is. The United States.
Well, not yet.
It's 18th
Besides,
century
as far as
humor.
I know, they don't speak French in the United States.
So I think these are kind of like, have some fun. I don't think these are necessarily, you know, serious answers yet.
Hey, Mortimer's the author of this work. He talks about his passion for art.
Alright, so let's go back to this side. Let's pick everything else we got here.
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath.
Oh, we gotta try it on.
Stop! Don't put your grubby fat fingers on
Do
it.
you find my fingers fat?
At least put on some gloves.
Please note, my fingers are slim.
You were going to leave marks. My God, what an amateur.
Many a harpsichord players would love to have sexy fingers like mine.
Tell me where you took your infiltration classes so I can have your tutor executed.
Let's compare hands then. We'll soon see whose fingers are fattest.
No, I'm not going to compare hands with you. Let's just keep going.
Bad loser. Oh, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping he would try it on.
You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
Excalibur.
What's Excalibur? Joan of Arc, King Arthur, Genghis Khan.
It really does look like Joan of Arc's
King
sword.
Arthur.
The famous Maid of Orleans. One of your favorite historical heroines.
You bet. Given the number of English butts she kicked.
And we all know where that got her. When you finished playing, maybe you can help me search the place?
Yeah, Joe, we're all on.
A fragment of amber.
Alright, amber.
Here's something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai.
It's all in the description, Joe.
Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
Yeah, let's do, and I'm gonna analyze the documents.
See those fine scratches around the words?
Yes, and?
The ink barely spreads on the paper. It spreads exactly the same way on the signature. The deed was written using the same ink. If it is a fake, then it's a professional job.
Assume there were several Mortimers.
Probably, but that doesn't mean they weren't stolen.
But Mortimer's signature, it looks genuine.
Maybe he erased the original ones and signed his name instead.
These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess, these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take? What do you think of the collection? Why conceal those assets? How has it all been acquired? Why conceal?
Why keep such a collection hidden in a secret room? Any thoughts?
Mortimer has every reason in the world to conceal it, even if only to keep it from people like us.
Hey, Emily, we're not thieves. We're only looking. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries. It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something.
All right. Search the rest of the room. Okay.
What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my trust in you?
All right, here we go. Confrontation start. Boss battle. Think of it this way with the RPG. So why should she place her trust in us? Because I trust you, because I don't want any harm to come to you. Which that seems like a logical. But her vulnerability, if I'm not mistaken, is not psychology, which the psychology one is this one, the brain one. So if we were to go back over to character list, her vulnerability is psychology, so that's the one we need to go to. Immunity is the logic, so we can't use any kind of logic against her. So let's go psychology.
When are you going to understand that I just want to help you?
What do you expect? That I'll fall into your arms and say yes to everything you want?
What are you talking about? I'm only asking you to trust me a little. If only on principle, as a member of the Golden Order, for example.
I'll admit you are fairly
There's
reliable.
one. That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese.
Hey, what's up,
I've
Ryan?
nothing to gain by confiding
absolutely,
in you
Zach.
any further
Have a great
than
one, buddy.
that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily. I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help.
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
She's a weakness. Well, her weakness is logic, but what you guys got? Weakness in psychology. Wait a minute. I thought. Oh yeah.
You think your scathing wit protects you?
Oh,
but
dude,
in fact,
I
it
thought
makes you
about it.
blind.
I thought
no
about
sooner
it.
have people introduce themselves,
After I asked that
you
question, I
already
was like,
see
wait a
them in a
minute.
bad light. You play the part of a strong woman, and yes, you are a strong woman, of course. But what I see is a sensitive young lady who lacks self-confidence. Stop adopting a defensive posture, and you'll see just how quickly new doors will open.
There is some truth to what you say. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
Sure. She likes to lead her investigation. All right, so this is this. Don't really know this one. Prefers to work alone. Already has a partner. Likes to lead investigations herself. She takes orders from someone. What you got in TeamSpeak? Let me know when it comes up. Michael says 4, taking orders from someone else. Bud says 2. So is that? You'll have to let me know what 2 is. You might have to put a keyword in for 2. So unless it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Likes to lead by herself.
I'm kind of leaning towards by herself. Is that 2? I think that's one where it looks like a. I would say 1 or 2. What else you got? Anybody else got anything?
She likes to lead.
I don't know, she seems kind of set back, so I think maybe she's working for somebody.
Alright, so we're saying,
Got a quarter?
I know, right? Nope. Let's go.
Leading
All right.
investigation seems
We're gonna go lead. We're gonna go lead by ourselves. I think that's what chat up there seems to say lead too. So all right, let's try it. Let's see what happens.
Oh, it's crystal clear. You don't like people telling you what to do, and you do like giving the orders to everyone.
If I were the matron you speak of, I would have found an underling to search this place, and I would be sound asleep in my bed.
Oh, we failed that one.
I already have a work partner.
Ah.
I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use
think
to
3
me.
p.m. nailed that
But
one.
I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much. Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come on, don't stop now that you've come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a gambler. So, your partner is...
A man or a woman? We got to guess who the partner is. Mike says 1. Bob says 1. It's a man. We got 4 1s. Anything from our peanut gallery in the TeamSpeak?
I have to agree with chat.
Read 3. Well, we can't do anything because we don't have that etiquette level yet. Just remember how she was affected by the cameo. I can't remember that. Oh, when you already claimed she had. Oh, man, dude, y'all were quick, man. I'm not remembering these things. All right, a man. A father, a husband. Remember the order. Greybook seems to be on top of this one. A gambler. You're a gambler, so your partner is. It's a man, and it's her father or her husband. I don't remember what that altercation was. I was looking for something totally different. Or a member of the order. Do y'all remember? I don't remember. Let's just. I don't think. That's some qualified as a marriage of interest to an old English aristocrat on the decline. Oh, there it was. So Emily only came into the political scene after her wedding. That some qualified as a marriage of interest. If you're dealing with the Queen, which is the really Prime Minister William Pitt to take her as a private secretary, thus provoking much suspicion and jealousy. All right, so, I was looking at, I guess, teammate sounded more like an equal partner. All right, so, if it's a male, shoot, what did it say? So this one says an ex. Wait a minute. She only came to the political scene. Okay, now in a few years she's become the favorite diplomat She's prompted her prime minister to take her as a private secretary. Okay, so that's not the father or the other. And somebody's coming in. Carnage! Thank you there, Carnage Superior, for your subscription. Appreciate that, man. Loved hearing that new stuff there. Awesome. Welcome to the crew, man. Welcome to FGG United. So we'll I'm gonna say when we say the order member, I think that's kind of what we're leaning to. That's what I'm leaning to. It could be your old. Wait a minute. What are you guys? Y'all are quiet. Are y'all as confused as I am? Y'all just don't want to.
Well, if it's a marriage of convenience, then it wouldn't be your husband.
Wait a minute. What? If it wasn't, say that some qualified so the political scene is a marriage of interest to an old English.
Marriage of interest.
Marriage of interest. Okay. All right, so member of the order, is that what we're going with?
Go for it.
All right, so Greybeck says to me it's either order member or husband. Yeah, it's definitely not her father. Thank you. Yeah, order. Exactly. Order.
Chances are, you're working with a member of the Order.
The only members of the Order other than ourselves are your mother and Mr. Washington. The former has sadly gone missing. We missed that one. It was the ex-husband. As for the latter, I knew nothing of his arrival. Incidentally, you must have noticed how inefficiently our Order communicates internationally.
Alright, so it's got to be a man, and it's her old husband. Right. What's up, Daniel? Wait a minute. Okay, Michael says one now. She rings around George, so yes. That's got to be her old husband, right? That wasn't the member of the Order. It says here in her profile. It's Washington. Well, I'm good, Daniel. I hope you're doing. Carnage says one, sir. All right, man. I feel like I'm floating in a sea of uncertainty over here. Because now I got different answers from everybody now. Ryan says the father. Okay.
Your father. The force of youth combined with the wisdom of ancestors.
I never knew my father. And it'll be better for him if I never do find him.
Sorry.
I thought you'd figured out I was an orphan.
No. Please forgive me. I didn't know.
It's a man and it's her old husband. Is that what we're going with now?
Yep.
Your husband, of course.
My husband? He can't even walk without a cane. Poor old man. Let him live out the rest of his days in peace.
How nice for him.
Right, time is short. You haven't convinced me. I prefer to remain discreet.
Oh my God, it was a woman!
All I can tell you is I'm looking for my sister.
It's probably his mother.
And if I reacted so strongly at the sight of the cameo pendant, it's because I thought it belonged to her. But it doesn't.
I understand. I won't insist.
It's time to leave.
Dadgummit. Man, we all got juked at the spit line at the foul line.
What do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Yeah, well,
Same
we
here.
Screwed it up. Yeah, it's been fun, Emily. Enjoyed not getting to know you.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually,
Lordy.
This is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
It's okay, Greyback.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Totally missed on that one, man.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
All right. What do I want to do? Follow Elizabeth or join Emily? Everybody's saying follow. Y'all with me on that?
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
Sorry, Emily, but I can't leave Elizabeth like this.
All right, Elizabeth. How can I help?
Thank you. Come on, follow me.
Well, Elizabeth, what was so urgent? For God's sakes, what happened in here?
Uh-oh. Things just got weird.
I really need to talk to you, Louis, right now.
Does Lord Mortimer know the mess you've made of your room?
Listen to me, damn it! My days are numbered.
All right. What have you got on your mind now?
You've got to listen to what I have to say while there's still time. You need to know the truth about your mother.
About my mother? What do you mean?
I saw her.
Saw who? You saw my mother? When?
Just last night. I went out to walk along the cliff top and I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
Are you saying you recognized my mother in the middle of the night while she was hiding?
Yes, Louis. I know it was her.
You just said she was far away, right? In the middle of the night. And the exterior of the island isn't exactly well lit.
Listen, I'm telling you it was her.
Oh, shoot.
Did you talk to each other?
Dang it, I forgot to click the other one too.
I didn't make any noise and then she was gone.
Have you told anyone you've seen her? Sir Holm? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
Yes, I understand.
No, you're not listening. The moment I saw her, I was overcome by spasms. She's here. I'm telling you, it was her. Yes, I need something to calm me down.
Get ready for that again. I'm still learning how to interact with characters. Do we drink or not drink? Drink or not drink? Just one glass. Just one glass, okay. Just one.
I'll drink with you, but let's go easy on it, okay?
Probably shouldn't have done that. It's probably got something in it.
I don't know where she gets her rot gut from, but frankly, it's disgusting.
You know, Louis, when I came here, it was in the hope of getting help. I've only just now realized that I've been drawn here into a trap.
Whoa. The alcohol's...
Ah, dang it, I knew it.
Gone to my head.
Here,
never drink in a room with a crazy woman. No, I'll stop here. Yeah, I'm gonna stop drinking.
Yep.
Elizabeth, alcohol never solves anything. I'm gonna stop now.
Listen up. You want to know what your mother was capable of, right? You want to know the reason why. Well, you're gonna have to follow me to the bottom of the abyss, Louis. Either drink or get out.
Oh boy. Okay, so drink or get out. If we really want to know what's going on with Mom, we gotta either drink or get out.
Go ahead and get hammered.
Go and get hammered with Amy. Go ahead and get hammered. Is that what we're doing?
Yep. Man, I need to take it easy with the booze. At this rate, I won't last the night.
Let's go easy on the drinking, okay? Alcohol won't solve our problems.
Ugh. The second one isn't any easier.
So, do you want to know why she did all those things to me or not? Even if it changes the image you have of her forever?
What was she trying to cure you of then?
Of the one illness she never managed to treat me for.
boy. We're gonna go ahead and do one more.
Yep.
Together to the end. Everyone, raise your glasses.
Come on, Elizabeth. We have to finish what we started.
Drink up, Buttercup. Oh, we're intoxicated. Oh, God. Use the golden elixir to cure yourself. Oh, crap. We done something we shouldn't have done. We're intoxicated. Alright. Consumed items during a single quest or consumed a noxious element. Dialogue timer is no longer visible. Oh, boy. Use the golden elixir to cure yourself. Okay. Do we have any golden elixirs?
I feel all dizzy.
There must...
I don't think we do. Doesn't say in here what we have. Golden elixir, yes we do. Ah, we do have that. Alright.
No reason. Just tell me. Tell me what my mother treated you for.
She wanted to silence them.
Hey.
What? What are you talking about? Silence what?
The voices. The voices in my head. They speak to me, Louis. They've always told me what to do. They say nasty things to me.
They've always said nasty things to me. Is she possessed? Is she stark raving mad?
Elizabeth, are you saying
Looks like
that,
the ones have it.
that spirits talk to you?
You're right. Sometimes there are several voices. How did you know?
No, listen, I don't know anything. I'm just repeating what you said.
They want me. Want me just for themselves. They talk to me all the time.
This girl fell
Yet
off
your
her rock.
mother did everything to make them go away. Ever since I was little. And look at the result.
It's impossible, Mother. You spent your life trying to prove that the supernatural doesn't exist. Why punish this poor girl?
Oh, shit. What has she done to you?
Uh-oh, Louis. Are you starting to believe me?
No, but...
Too bad it's all been for nothing. They're still there, you know.
What do you mean? They're still talking to you?
All the time. Despite everything Sarah put me through, I still hear them. And here I am on a lost island, knowing that no one knows me. And I find myself here at the exact same time as her. You see? You understand? You sense it too. I'm going to die here. I beg you, tell me you believe me.
Do we believe her? Let's see, wait a minute. Let's see, I don't think we know anything yet about her. She's not even on here, is she? Oh, there she is. Alright, her immunity is psychology. So we don't know what her vulnerability is. We're going to believe her? I'm getting some 2s. Alright, chat. Oh, we got 2 2s and 2 1s. 3 1s, 3 2s. You got anything in here?
If you want to dig deeper, you gotta say yes.
Okay. Alright, let's dig deeper.
I'm here, Elizabeth. I'm right here with you. And I do believe you.
Thank you, Louis. You know, despite what people might think, I'm not crazy.
Oh boy. It's another drink.
My God, Elizabeth, how is this possible?
Welcome to my world, little Louis. Welcome to my life.
Alright. We got 2 advise. We can advise her to escape from the island, or we can advise her to stay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, we have found ourselves in a mighty nasty conundrum. Joe says stay. Mike says let her escape. Dyer says escape. Escape says Bud. What y'all got, TeamSpeak? Anything?
Escape.
Elizabeth, the whole story stinks of death. If I were you, I'd have left the moment you heard me speak about my mother. I don't know if she knows you're here, but if I had any doubt, I wouldn't take the risk.
Yeah, you're right. I can't stay here another minute. I need to get the hell out of here. I need to find a boat and get away. I'm not dying here.
Oh, I feel so dizzy.
You like my little concoction, don't you? That's rare.
What?
It no longer has any effect on me, but my guests generally don't appreciate me mixing alcohol with laudanum.
Oh boy.
What? You put laudanum in my drink?
In both. Don't worry, my little Louie. We'll sink down to the bottom together.
Oh boy. Hey, Diff.
I feel like puking. I really feel like shit.
Oh boy.
I gotta.
Who said to drink?
Don't worry, Louie. I'm here now.
Oh boy.
I'll take good care of you, and then I'll leave.
Don't touch me.
Just leave.
Oh no.
If I get up, I'll fall.
Oh, little Louie's tired. Leave everything to me.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Just let go.
I guess the chapter ends here.
Oh boy. Oh, we could have joined alternate paths. We could have joined Emily and his route. That would have been a much better story. But no, y'all wanted to drink with the crazy lady. Y'all wanted to drink with the crazy lady, but nope, we could have stayed with the hottie. Well, that was good. Good. Number 4, Gorgon. Here we are. So, not too shabby. So, I think we're going to cut it right there. That's 2 hours. That was perfect. Nice, good storyline there. So, yes, that was sweet. So, yeah, absolutely, man. Let's tell you what. Let me see if I can do this right. And we'll see before everybody skittles out of here. Let me see if this works. I hope it does. All right, so pull that back up, and I think that should be there. I'm actually going to see if I can. I'm going to see if this works. If it does. Been trying to look at doing this. All right, let's see if this. Yeah, big thank you from FTG. Is this going to work right? All right, there we go. So special thanks there to our donors, Incline, Joe Lego 181, and Greybug with the super chat as well. There it comes in, and joined FTG United, Mr. Carnage Superior. So thank you guys. Roll some credits there for all the people that done something here in the live stream as well. So special thanks there to all of our peeps here in the TeamSpeak. If you want to join us here, maybe on the next one, maybe we'll get some more guys in here. You guys are kind of seeing how this works. We'll just include and get as many as we can, within reason, and have you guys come and join us here for another live stream here with the council. We'll continue to do this. I'm okay to continuing this on and getting the story and finishing it out. I mean, as long as we got people who want to come in and hang out with us. So special thanks there to Nick 3PM, Mansoor, Indy, Lego, Maego 181. And I want to say there was one other Indy. We got him, Mansoor. I know Mansoor had to leave out as well. So
James went to bed.
That's right, James 34 went to bed. So absolute thanks to you guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Good time.
There it was. It was awesome. It was good fun. So we'll bring some new guys in next time as well. So thanks to everybody here in chat as well. Thanks. We got all our credits scrolled across there. So just explaining a few things. I've just started this today. So if you want to look at it, I do have a wish list now on Streamlabs, which was part of Mr. Lego there. Took care of one of our things off our wish list. But I'm just going to copy this, throw it down in here. into our chat. So if you're interested in anything on that wish list, feel free to. If you just want to donate to the cause, I'm kind of owning this up for the next 2 weeks here, so we're going to try to amass and try to accumulate some things here for our racing. So Project Cars 2 is going to be in this weekend. American Truck Sim is going to be Sunday night as well. That's multiplayer. We'll be doing that as well. So all this stuff, we got new shifters there from Fanatec as well as the handbrake for looking at possibly a set of Corsa. And also we got Project Cars, and we're going to be bringing in Dirt Rally and Dirt 4 whenever that's going to, well, I'm looking for that one to get on sale, but we got Project Cars and Dirt Rally to happen in before that. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at FullTilt and everything. So make sure that if you want to see donations on the stream, if you want to be part of the red bar going across the screen there, if you want to be a part of that, make sure you do it through Streamlabs, and that ensures that a lot of that money gets made over to that. Because it's a much smaller fee to use Streamlabs and PayPal than it is to use it off the other end. So like super chats, those kinds of things. So just keep that in mind if you want to donate to that cause in particular. Please feel free to, but of course it's never required. But just first time I've ever done this, and hey, you need to let us know what you might want. Some small things, some big things. Maybe somebody might want to give you something small. So there you go. There's a few things on there, and if it goes well, then if you guys want me to, I'll put some more things that could go to help making the live streams a little bit better, depending on whatever it is that we're into at the time, or whatever is coming up here on the channels. Things I would like to get into and stream and play with you guys, as well as multiplayer. So I'm kind of looking at some really cool early entry-level competitive stuff to kind of play with on live stream. So anyway, that's what's up. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us. We'll continue to do this. I'm really enjoying this. I think it's a lot of fun doing this with everybody. So thanks to those guys in TeamSpeak as well. Thanks to all you guys here. I'm not sure that is the... Oh. Yes, I'm sorry. That's not the one you'll need to see. Yes. You always go to Streamlabs. Sorry, man. Yeah, you're right. Let me pull this in right quick for you. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I should have known better. Oh boy. All right.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. That's it. Yeah, I gave you the mine. So there you go. So there's the 3 left things. One of those was already purchased today, and you could just donate to it as well. But that's neither here nor there. I have fun all the time. So special thanks again to those guys that donated to the calls today. So it's right there, J. Paul, as well as love having everybody here. If you have not caught up on the first one, I implore you, go watch the first one. Get some of that storyline in behind you. I'm just reaching over here. I'm going to pull up a link here to our very first one. So the Council Episode 1 playthrough is there. So these are all going to be a progression. And I'm going to put them all in a playlist. So if you want to, go ahead and hit that up in the playlist and watch through some of that. I'm going to try to keep these at 2 hours or less. I hope this is a really fun way to do this. So I am going to go ahead and stop around. This is a special thanks to you guys and the guys in the TeamSpeak. We'll all see you here in the next episode and our playthrough Let's Play here of the Council Episode 1. There are going to be 5 of these, $69.99 a piece or $29.99 for the Season Pass console and PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. So it is going to be good. I'm having a blast. I hope you guys are too. Don't forget to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you all here in the next one. Bye, Joe. Good to see you there, Michael Lee. I see you come jump in right at the better late than never. Absolutely, dude. We will see you all hopefully here in the next one, maybe tomorrow night. You guys let me know, leave a comment or anything on these videos. Let me know you want to see some more of this, and we'll be sure to do it. And also, if you want to, go ahead and make sure that you get in the TeamSpeak. If you want to maybe join us in next time, kind of see how this operates. Maybe we'll have you in and invite you in the next episode here to kind of play along with us here on the Council. Good to see you there, Def. I hope you have a good day today. He's on UK time, so it's like what, 5:14 his time. So absolutely had a blast. We'll see y'all here in the next one. You guys take it easy. Peace. We'll see you.